Ta-da!
Hello gamers, Matthew here from Grey Army Gaming in Lund, Sweden. Today we will be playing Day 2 of Battle for the Borderlands. This battle will be between the Rat Ogre Clan and the Swordmasters of Hoeth. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the warbands and show you the board. For our first warband we have the Rat Ogre Clan with the red and black dice. And they are led off now with our leader here, who is Kritch Rapidscar. And he is using the Kragus' pick, which is a hand weapon that gives him the armor piercing special rule. In addition to him now we have two other dogs of war. We have the Regimental Standard, Regimental Musician. We have a Rat Ogre, a single Rat Ogre, and with these two included we have 13 total clan rats. So that gives us a total of 100 points for our Rat Ogre Clan warband. For our second warband now, we have the High Elf Swordmasters of Hoeth. They are led here by Meldas the Seeker, and he is going to be one of our dogs of war. He is using the Dashing Cloak of Heroic Renown, and that gives him the 5+ regeneration special rule. Alongside of him now, we also have a Regimental Musician, a Regimental Standard, and over here we have 4 additional Swordmasters of Hoeth. Now all of these have a 5+ save for heavy armor and great weapons. Rolling off now for deployment. Here we go, and the High Elves will deploy first. Here's how things look now after deployment. We've got the High Elves over on this side. They chose the side by the wall, holding together in a tight little group. Over here now we've got 2 groups of clan rats, one with the leader and the ogre here, and up there we've got some more clan rats. Let's go ahead and have the Skaven roll off to see if they will be going first. On a 1 to 5 now, they decide who goes first. And they got it, so the Skaven will take the first turn. So here we go, game turn 1, Skaven. No charges to declare. Let's go ahead and march up as far as we can. Clan rats have a march of 10. Our leader has a 6 along with his Rat Ogre. So let's go ahead and move all of those up. And there's their final position. As you can see, they have moved up pretty close now to the Swordmasters. No shooting and no combat, so let's go ahead and move on to the High Elf turn 1. Charges to declare. Let's go ahead and charge this guy with 1, 2, these 3 High Elves, and the Rat Ogre will hold. Let's see what kind of distance we're looking at here. That is going to be a 12-inch. Second, let's go ahead and charge with this guy onto him, and he will hold. And let's have our Blade Lord also try a charge on here, and he will hold. These 2 we will hold off for now. Starting down here now, we need to roll out a 7. We got it. This one, 7, got it, and this one, a 7. Got it, look at that. And there's their final position. Let's go for this guy now. He needs to roll a 7, and he doesn't get it. Going forward 2, he needs to roll a 9. Long one, he gets it. So there's this guy failing forward 2 inches, and we have our leader, the Blade Lord, in contact with that leader. For remaining moves, let's just move these guys. We'll march them up here. Actually, let's march him a little bit closer behind that rock. We'll march him up here behind that rock as well. That doesn't really matter. There we go. And so they will be within the range for any potential rerolls. To begin, let's go here with the combat between the leaders. We have a great weapon, but we have always strikes first. Let's cancel each other out. Higher leadership goes to the Blade Lord. He will attack first. So here we go now, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Nothing, unbelievable. 1 attack now coming back and hitting on a 5, and we got a hit. And now wounding on a 4. No. Next combat over here, we've got 3 of these Swordmasters, each with 2 attacks onto the Rat Ogre. Here we go, hitting on 3s. And that's 4 now. Wounding on 3s because of the great weapons. And wow, look at that, 3. That is huge because there were only 3 wounds on this guy, which means we will be removing him from the game. And we have to now take panic tests within 6 inches of him, which includes everybody out here, except for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on the end here. But everyone else needs to take a panic test. And this is what we were hoping wouldn't happen. We've got really poor leadership 5. We do have the reroll because of the banner. So let's go ahead and take these out one at a time. Reroll of 5. Let's start over here. 6, so no, re-rolling that. No, this one will flee. Next one, 12, no, re-rolling. 6, no. Next one, no, re-rolling. No. Next one, no, re-rolling. No. This guy, he gets it, he stays in. This one, yes, he's there. This one here. No, re-rolling. 9, no, he is fleeing. And then, of course, our banner. And he's going to stick around. That means we have now 5 clan rats that will be fleeing. This guy will flee through his other enemy there, or his other friendly guy. So let's see if he will also flee. Yes, and he is within the banner. Nope, so he will also flee. Let's go ahead and roll these out, and I'll show you their final positions. So that is an incredibly devastating defeat there in that combat, because you can see now all these guys with red are now fleeing away from the battlefield. Not very many Skaven left. Those Swordmasters sure did a fantastic job. Okay, that's the end of the High Elf turn. Let's see if the Skaven can come down here and rally some of their troops. Skaven turn 2. Charges to declare. Well, we don't have much to lose at this point, so we will charge here. That will be in. He has to hold. We'll send these 2 in as well. Charging 1 here, and we will put another one here. Compulsory moves. Let's try to rally our troops. These 2 can rally on a 6 with a re-roll. Not for that one. Try again. Nope, that will continue. This guy right here, and he doesn't do it either. And does he continue? Yeah, he continues. Let's do the rest of these 4. Leadership 5, no re-roll. Start with this guy. He's gone. Next guy, gone. This guy, gone with a 6. And the final guy, he actually rallies. There you go. Congratulations. Which is actually really good, because he is our musician, and we will need him if we're going to re-roll the route test. All right, I'll go ahead off camera and move all their distances and roll it out and show you how it looks afterwards. Okay, there you go. We've got 2 guys over here and those 3 right over there. Remaining moves, let's go ahead and march these guys over in this direction. There's really nothing good to do with them. Like so, we'll just go pile them up there. All right, let's do the combat here. Let's start with these 2 Swordmasters onto the banner. We've got a total of 4 attacks now, hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. And that is enough to take him out, which will cause a potential panic attack test for all 4 of those. No banner for re-rolling now, because I just got killed, and we only have our leadership 6 here. So let's go test on 6s. First guy, gone. Second, he is gone. Next one, gone. And the last one here, gone. Let's go ahead and roll out those distances. And there are those new fleers. You can see a bit of a pattern here. There's only one guy in the middle who's not fleeing. Let's go ahead and take care of this combat, and we'll finish up with these combats. One Swordmaster now hitting on a 3. That's a miss. Finally, the Clan Rat gets to come back. Hitting on a 4 now, and wounding on a 4. So not even a wound. And our last one here, let's have this guy right here, our Blade Lord. He will be attacking with 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s, there is 3, wounding on 2s, and that is enough to kill both of those guys. Well, that brings us to the end of the close combat phase, and here we are, folks, at the very end of this game at turn 2. I don't think we even need to continue all the way to the route test. Basically, the High Elves, the Swordmasters of Hoeth, basically just ran over this unit of Clan Rats. Look at how many are fleeing. I wasn't expecting them to take out that Rat Ogre like they did so quickly, and that was really what I think changed the whole tide of the game. That was a very good charge and a very powerful attack, taking out that Rat Ogre and sending the rest of the clan rats running. Well, we'll end up there, and let's go ahead and roll out for our Blade Lord and see what kind of upgrades he gets for his next game. Okay, so our Blade Lord made 1 kill, so he gets 2d6 plus 1 on the chart. Let's see what he gets for an upgrade. There is a 9. A 10 will be Lightning Reflexes. Your leader gains either +1 movement or +1 initiative. Since they already have Always Strikes First, let's give him a +1 movement, which means the Blade Lord now moves 6 inches. Meldas the Seeker. With that victory now, the Swordmasters of Hoeth will advance to round 2, where they will eventually take on the Night Goblins. Stay tuned for that episode. That should be a pretty exciting match. Leader versus leader. We've got some pretty strong leaders developing here. I look forward to seeing how that plays out. Well, thank you for joining us here today at Grey Army Gaming, where Grey can always play.